Hi. Last video, I took 4 minutes to talk about, I asked you guys questions and you answered. And it took 4 minutes to say everything. So I figured in this video, I'd tell you what I was going to tell you in the last video. The 5 things that, really make me, get on my nerves. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so number one is, I don't want to get you too close. Number one is, when we're in the middle of, math or reading at school, and we have to take a test. And someone's in class, and they're sitting there with their pen or their pencil, just sitting there going, And I'm like, shut up, I'm thinking. And it's like, I don't want to say that out loud because I know I'll probably get kicked out of class, but yeah, it just gets on my nerves. Number 2, I would say when you're sitting there talking to someone and they're trying to tell you something that you either really want to hear or you really don't want to hear, or it's just like news. Like earlier my friend texted me OMG, and I'm sitting there like, what? I texted her back, what? And when somebody says OMG to me, I'll be like, what? And then they're sitting there telling the story, and they'll be like, for instance, I like a guy, and she was talking about the guy, and if she would have been face to face with me, I don't think she would actually do this, but if she would have been okay, I don't know how to explain this. You're face to face with someone, and they're sitting there trying to tell you a crazy story or a boring story or whatever, and they're sitting there okay, say I'm telling the story. I'm sitting there yeah, this boy totally, asked me, out, yeah, I totally, said, yes, I'm sitting there you said, yes, what? Speak English. Number 3, this would probably be top 5. It would be the 5th thing that just bugs me, or the number 1 most thing that bugs me, when I'm sitting there texting someone, and if they'll be later, they'll put L8R. I'm like, L8R? Is that a Chinese code or something? You getting that tattooed on your neck later or something? Text me LATER. Or when people are like, I got to go, they'll say they won't say GTG, they'll say G2G. I'm like, wow. G2G is, I think that one was barcode for Chinese people or something. I don't even know. Number 4, when I'm in class, now this is something most of my teachers do. When I'm in class and we're sitting there and we're trying to do a test and we're sitting there and we're writing down everything, we got all our ideas in our head, and then the teacher decides to yell out something the kid next to me asked, or something that they just thought that we needed to know, or something like that. I had my train of thought. You just crashed your big fat monster truck into my train of thought. Are you kidding me? It takes my nerve. And I'm sitting there and I'm writing, and then I hear them talking, and I look up at them, and I'm sitting there giving